Time travel conspiracy theories have been living rent-free in people's heads forever. Because nothing hits like the idea that reality is a scam and someone out there has the receipts. They're the perfect cocktail of sci-fi, mystery, and what if the government is doing weird stuff in a basement again? Most of these theories revolve around the same hits: secret tech, shady experiments, and mysterious strangers who show up, drop a few future facts, then vanish like your motivation on Monday. The real appeal is the fantasy that you could rewrite history, dodge consequences, or expose some hidden truth that makes everyone else look stupid. And unlike mainstream news, which mostly serves you stress with a side of doom, time travel conspiracies let you imagine a world where the impossible is possible and the rules are optional. That's why people keep arguing about them non-stop. Skeptics want to debunk it, believers want to believe it, and the rest of us just want to watch the chaos like it's reality TV for the human brain. Debunk and John Titor are basically the Avengers of time travel lore. If the Avengers were two guys whose main superpower was saying wild things with absolute confidence. Debunk claimed he was part of secret government experiments, including the Philadelphia experiment, and that he hopped into the future like it was a weekend trip. He described it all in vivid detail, which is either insider testimony or the most committed storytelling session ever recorded, depending on how generous you're feeling. John Titor showed up on internet forums in the early 2000s like some kind of dial-up prophet, claiming he was a time traveler from 2036. He dropped technical talk, warnings, and predictions, then disappeared, which is, honestly, the most believable part, because that's exactly how the internet works. Both of them came with lots of specifics, evidence, and confident explanations. The problem is the same one these stories always have. When you go looking for hard proof, you mostly find nothing solid, a bunch of things that don't check out, and enough debunking to make the whole timeline smell a little manufactured. Still, their stories persist because humans love mystery, and we love it even more when the mystery comes with a narrator who sounds like he knows something you don't. Eyewitness accounts are basically the bedrock of every outrageous claim, and also the reason half of them collapse the second you shine a flashlight on them. People swear they saw something impossible, and sometimes they genuinely believe it. Other times, their brain just filled in the gaps like it's trying to win an award for creative writing. So investigators don't just nod politely and go, "Wow, fascinating." They pick the story apart. Does it stay consistent? Do details match other accounts? Was the witness exhausted, drunk, terrified, or just desperate to be the main character? Context matters, because I saw a time traveler hits different at 2 p.m. than it does at 2 a.m. behind a gas station. If there's physical evidence, that's where things get serious. It gets tested, verified, and dragged through every scientific hoop available to see if it's real or just a prop from someone's imagination. Forensics, expert interviews, and cross-checking against known data are the usual tools because science doesn't care how confident you sound. The whole point is to separate real anomalies from honest mistakes, and from the third category, people lying for attention, which, tragically, is the most renewable resource on Earth. Time travel conspiracy theories have been catnip for humans for generations, and somehow they've wedged themselves into pop culture like they pay rent. You can't scroll for 5 minutes without someone claiming the timeline shifted because a logo changed or a celebrity blinked weird. These stories mess with our sense of reality on purpose. They make you wonder what's possible, what's fiction, and what's just the internet doing what it does best, turning speculation into a personality. And the reason they don't die is simple. People are obsessed with time. We hate that it moves forward. We hate that we can't undo things. And we love any idea that suggests we could slip the leash and rewrite the script. Time travel conspiracies sit right on that line between science, storytelling, and wild imagination. And that blend is powerful. It changes how people interpret evidence, how they judge extraordinary claims, and how willing they are to believe someone who shows up with confidence and a detailed narrative. At the end of the day, these theories aren't just about time machines, they're about us. Our hope that the rules aren't real, our fear that something bigger is going on, and our endless fascination with the unknown. Because reality, as currently designed, is kind of a rigid system with no refunds.
So, time travel a myth? I'm not so sure anymore. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you think is happening with time travel. Other than that, thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe so we can continue to make this crazy content for you. See ya!